is a problem to the society known as free rider problem. In case of public goods, if once got damaged, no one ready to repair it, thinking that some other will repair it and then I can enjoy the benefits. You are not ready to repair it. You are a free rider. If in a country the number of free riders are very high, the availability of public goods come down, cause problem. Because people need more public goods. If public goods are not maintained properly, cause its underproduction. Clear? So these are the characteristics of public goods. Private goods. Those goods having private property rights, not all can enjoy. Your car, your bike, your own production or products, you have the complete right. You can enjoy a lot. If you enjoy the benefit of that private good more, other person can enjoy only less. There is no common enjoyment. And you have the private property right also. Anyone who wants to consume must purchase them, which means if you want to enjoy the benefit of a private good, you must purchase with your income. For example, you need a car. If you want to enjoy the benefit of the car completely, you must purchase it. It will become a private good. No other person can enjoy the benefit of your car because you won't allow. You purchase that goods with your income, private goods. For example, car. Private goods are not enjoyed commonly by all. Only those persons purchase it can enjoy. Then characteristics of private goods. Just like the characteristics of public goods, private good has also common characteristics. Private property right, because your car, your own property right. No person can get the right from your own car. Rivalrous consumption. If you enjoy the benefit of a private good more, other person can enjoy less. That is rivalrous consumption. Excludable. Those who want to enjoy the benefit of private goods must purchase, otherwise you are excluded. No free rider problem. In case of private goods, if it got damaged, suddenly you will repair it with your own income. In your home, if there is damage occurred on your tap, water tap, what you will do? Suddenly you will repair it. So here there is no problem of free rider. Once the private good got damaged, you suddenly repair it. It can be rejected by the consumers. those who not want a private goods, we can easily reject it. But in the case of public goods, a rejection is not possible because government provide that goods for the benefit of all. For example, street light. You can regulate the working of street light, but you can regulate the working of your home, the light which are used in your home. You can switch off and you can switch on at any time. If you don't need the light of a particular area, you can switch off it. But in the case of street lights, if you don't want street light, you can't regulate it. So rejection is not possible in the case of public good. Here, rejection is possible. The next one, classification of public goods. Public goods are of different types. One type of good is club goods. Club goods. Club goods are a category of public goods. What are club goods? Goods which are excludable and non-rivalrous. Which are excludable. Excludable means if you want to enjoy, you must pay for it. Otherwise, you will be excluded. And non-rivalrous, if you enjoy the club goods more, it may not reduce the benefit to others. But if you want to enjoy the club good, you must pay it. Goods which are excludable and non-rivalrous, like cinema. If you want to watch a movie in a theater, you must pay it. If you watch a movie inside the theater, it may not reduce the benefit to others inside the theater or other person. Private park. If you want to enjoy the benefit of private park, you must pay it. But it may not reduce the consumption to others. Satellite television, Sun TV, Sun Network. If you want to get Sun TV in your television, you must pay it. But if you watch Sun TV more, may not reduce the benefit to others. Club goods. Pure public goods, category 2. What are pure public goods? Goods that are non-excludable and non-rivalrous. You don't want to pay for it, and if you enjoy more, it may not reduce the benefit to others. Example, defense. National defense is a pure public good. Then quasi-public good. Quasi, half public, half private. Quasi-public good, known as near public good or mixed goods, consist of both the qualities of public and private goods. It possesses nearly all the qualities of the private goods and some of the qualities of or benefit of public goods. For example, education. Education is actually a private good, but benefit to the society also. Health service, etc. are quasi-public good. Then common access resources, another category of public good. Common access resources. What are it? These are public goods which are non-excludable in nature. Don't pay for it. You can enjoy it. These are public good, but you don't want to pay anything. Rival in consumption. If you enjoy this public good more, other person will get less enjoyment. if you enjoy this public good more, other person can enjoy only less. That is, lessen the benefit available for others. Rival in consumption. For example, fisheries, rivers, sea, backwaters, biodiversity. If you catch more fish in a sea or lake, fish is a common access resource. No one wants to pay for catching fish in sea and in lake. But if you catch more fishes in a lake, others will get only less. This is common access resource. Because of this reason, people indiscriminately use or exploit these public goods. It is known as tragedy of commons. If you catch more fish in a lake, may cause lessen the benefit of others, leads to tragedy of commons. Since producers and consumers do not pay for common access resources, they overuse them and cause their depletion and degradation. If you catch all the fish in a lake, cause the depletion of fish diversity, leads to tragedy of commons. Global public goods, the goods which are enjoyed all over the world, all people in the world can enjoy. Global public goods. Goods, benefits of which accrue to everyone in the world. The impact of these goods are indivisibly spread throughout the entire world. Everyone in the world can enjoy the benefit of these goods. Global public goods. Example, polio vaccination, COVID vaccine, etc. COVID shield, Covaxin are global public goods. Everyone in the world needs these goods. Then how public good cause market failure? How the public good cause market failure? Generally, public good is useful to the society. But sometimes this public good leads to market failure. The free rider problem in public goods cause underproduction and leads to market failure. As I told you earlier, what is free rider problem? People treat public goods not in a good manner. Once the public good got damaged, no one ready to repair it. We think about that. Some other persons or people will repair, then we can enjoy it. This kind of problem causes the shortage of public goods in the society and causes underproduction. We studied that either underproduction or overproduction cause market failure. So the reason for market failure of public good is to what? Free rider problem. The incentive to let other people pay for a good or service, the benefit of which are enjoyed by an individual, is known as free rider problem. Clear? Let the other people to repair a damage of the public goods and benefit of which enjoy. So free rider problem. Free riding means benefiting from the action of others without paying. A free rider is a consumer or a producer who does not pay for a non-exclusive good in the expectation that others will pay, cause under production of public goods. So this is the reason for market failure due to public goods. Then the last one, incomplete information. Another important reason for market failure is incomplete information. What is incomplete information? If people don't know anything about the product quality or price, sometimes the seller may cheat, sometimes cause distortion of choices, sometimes cause depletion of good quality goods. Because of incomplete information about the product, the society faces underproduction of quality goods, leads to market failure. Information failure causes misallocation of scarce resources, results in market failure. Information failure causes misallocation. There are asymmetric information. Incomplete information are different types. Asymmetric information, adverse selection, and moral hazard. These are the three categories of incomplete information. What is asymmetric information? There are symmetric and asymmetric information. Symmetric information means both the buyer and the seller of the product knows everything of the product nature. Buyer knows all details of the product, seller knows all details of the product. In this case, there is a symmetric information. Symmetric information may not cause market failure because buyer knows everything, seller knows everything. No cheating. But asymmetric information is there. Sometimes seller knows everything about the product, buyer does not. Or buyer knows everything about the product, seller does not. Cause problem. This is asymmetric information. It occurs when there is an imbalance in information between buyer and seller. That is, when the buyer knows more than the seller, or the seller knows more than the buyer, this can distort your choices. Your selection may be changed. Because of this asymmetric information, it may cause a problem in the society known as Lemon's problem. What are Lemon's problem? The situation in which one party to a transaction knows a material fact that the other party does not, referred to as the Lemon's problem. Because one party of the transaction knows very well, other party does not. Normally in our market, the sellers knows everything about the product, buyers does not. These buyers are known as the lemons. Lemons, we are actually lemon. We don't know the exact nature of the product. We don't know the ingredients of certain products. We don't know the making of certain products. We don't know the place where it is making. We don't know how it is packed. So, all the things are all information are known by the seller, but buyer doesn't. Buyer known as lemons. The problem is known as what? Lemon's problem. Because of asymmetric information. Adverse selection. What are adverse selection? Just like the selection become adverse. Sometimes we select a low quality product from the market because of bad information. We don't know the exact information. Someone give you bad information. Because of that bad information, you select a very low quality good from the market and thrown out good quality goods. It is known as adverse selection. If in a country there is adverse selection is very high, in that market only low quality goods are to be sold. Other goods, quality goods may not come into the market. Adverse selection is a situation in which asymmetric information about low quality eliminate high quality goods from a market. Low quality goods eliminate high quality goods from the market. Adverse selection occurs when either the buyer or seller has more information about the product or service than the other. Adverse selection may happen if buyer knows everything, seller does not. Seller knows everything, buyer does not. Actually it will happen. Seller knows everything, buyer does not. So don't write this one. For example, a car salesman knows that he has a faulty car. The actual amount of the car is $1,000. The customer has no idea about this fault. You are the seller, you know the fault of the car. And the actual worth of the car, in your opinion, is only $1,000. But one customer is approaching you to purchase this car. You never disclose the fault of the car to the customer. And the customer willing to pay $2,000 to the car. You know that the maximum worth of the car is only $1,000. But you are not disclosing the fault of the car to the customer, and the customer is ready to pay $2,000. If transaction takes place, what has happened here? The customer is left with the faulty car and paid a higher amount. This is adverse selection. The customer is purchased a faulty car and paying more amount because of this bad information by seller. Seller never disclosed the fault of the car. After seeing the car, customer ready to pay $2,000. But seller knows the maximum price is only $1,000. But unfortunately, the customer purchased the car, purchased the faulty car, damaged the car, paying more amount. This is adverse selection. It's an example. And the last one is the moral hazard. The situation may occur in insurance companies. Insurance. Several persons are cheating the company for insurance. For example, in the case of health insurance. Normally, persons are applying for health insurance based on their health. But some of the persons are there. They know their health is very weak. But they never disclose this matter to the insurance company. For example, if you are a chain smoker, you know that within 5 years you will die. Because you are a chain smoker, you will have serious problem will come in future. Your lungs will create problem and you will die within 5 years. You know that. So what you will do? You never disclose this matter to the insurance company. Go to insurance company, you just take an insurance policy with a high value. For example, 10 lakhs. Okay? Insurance company accept your application and fix the EMI based on your lifespan. Company think about that. You will live for the last 30 years or 25 years. But you know that within 5 years you will die. But the company says that, or company reveals that you will live for more than 25 years. So the company set the monthly premium in small amount. Monthly premium small amount. Because the period is very high, 25 years is there. But you know that within 5 years you will die. You never disclose this matter to the company. So you just accept the policy and you are paying EMI, very low EMI. As your assumption, imagine you will die within 5 years. Okay? Think about the whole amount should be borne by the insurance company. Company, think about that. You will pay the EMI or the insurance premium for 25 years. In this case, you can see that the company suffered a lot, and this is known as the moral hazard. Then what the insurance company will do? From this concept onward, from this incident onwards, the insurance company never accept a health insurance policy without analyzing the health. So this will seriously affect the healthy person who are very poor, who need a low premium policy, may seriously affect, because the company may not give insurance for protection to this poor people, because company will always raise the insurance premium very high. It is not affordable to poor people. So poor people are keep away from this health insurance. This is known as the moral hazard. Moral hazard is a situation in which one party gets involved in a risky event, knowing that it is protected against the risk and other party will incur the cost. Here the insurance company bear the cost and the party will be protected. Okay, because of this event, what the insurance company will do, they never will give a low premium health insurance policy. This will seriously affect the poor people. So they are not affordable to take the insurance policy with a high EMI or high premium. Okay. It arises when both of the parties have incomplete information about each other. For example, if, don't write this one, okay, this is moral hazard. One party involved the risk, but the risk should be borne by the other party. The chain smoker knows that he will die within 5 years, but the risk is overcome by the, incurred by the, borne by the insurance company. Moral hazard. Here is an example for that one. Don't write this one. You have a not insured house from your any future damage. You have a house but you are not insured. So it implies that loss will be completely borne by you at the time of which happening, like fire and theft. Hence you will show extra care and attentiveness. You have a home worth rupees 1 crore. You never insure that house for insurance company. So what you will do? You give extra care on that house because you are not insured now. Any type of damage occurred, you should bear at all. So you will install high-tech burglar alarm and hire watchman to avoid unforeseen event. But if your house is insured for its full value, if anything happens, you never bother because the company will bear. Therefore, you have less incentive to protect against the mishappiness. So you never appoint a watchman to look after your home. You never install camera to look after your home because the home is protected by the company. Okay, in this case, the insurance firm bear the losses and the problem of moral hazard arises. If you are not insured your home, anything happen, the company will bear. This is a situation of moral hazard. Okay, now market failure is over. The next area, how the government intervene to rectify the market power or if there is any kind of market failure occur, how the government will correct it. Okay.